So I said I wanted to do 13 today. We have done 12 so far, so this one is going to be the 13th of the day, and what that means that this one is the 350th and final Stock Pick Speedrun of what I shall now from here on be calling the original series. I hope it's not something dumb. I hope it is something that can spark a lot of thought and discussion. So let's all cross our fingers that we get something good. Here we go. Okay, not great, not terrible. It could have been some know-nothing SPAC, but a bank is pretty good. A bank is pretty good for the last speed run. So, American National Bankshares. Very interesting chart. Already I'm looking at this 5-year one, and it has not quite recovered, which is surprising, because this is a bank. Banks make bank. Banks have huge margins. Well, this doesn't have as big margins as other banks I've seen. I've seen much bigger margins on other banks. What about quarterly? I have also seen much faster growth on other banks. So I was about to say that it is surprising that it has not rocketed past its pre-COVID highs, and in fact, it is stuck below them. But actually, that's not all that surprising, given the fact that it does not seem to have as much growth or as much revenue or as much margin as other banks. In fact, even here, I usually don't pay much attention to this, but I'm seeing a lot of hold. So apparently, the quote-unquote professionals don't see much in this either. So where do they operate? They operate as a bank holding company for American National Bank and Trust Company. Services in Virginia and North Carolina. Through 2 segments: community banking and trust, and investment services. So they're a typical bank. They deal in money stuff. I don't know how else to explain it. 26 offices, 1 location, 1 loan production location in Roanoke. Roanoke is a very nice city, by the way. I've been there a few times. Beautiful city. Very nice downtown area. If you get the chance to go, I would highly recommend it. Earnings estimates rising. Are they now? Will it gain? Well, that was 2 months ago, Zax. Let's see if you were right. Yes, you were. But then again, you kind of called it at near the bottom when things were in a rut, so that's kind of almost unfair. Could be a solid-ish new portfolio. 5 grade, which range is it from? With Zach's rank, blah blah. Current quarter estimates. The earnings estimate of 78 cents per share for the current quarter represents a change of 18.18%. What was it actually? Because that should be out by now. It was actually 99. So not only was that estimate raised, but they beat it. Fantastic. Currently holding Zach's rank to a buy. Okay, Zach seems to like this a little bit. American National. Oh, wait. What is this? Hold the phone. American National to be bought by Brookfield for $5.1 billion. Does it have the wrong American National? Because its valuation is nowhere near that, and it was being acquired. This should match that. American National stockholders receive $190 per share. This share price should be $190 then. I don't think it's talking about this. I think it's talking about a different company. What are people saying about that? Because that is definitely going to be the top topic of conversation. Take a look at VBFC. It is a very profitable bank selling an extremely low PE and near BV. Really? Huh. It's not nothing doing in here. American National ANAT, which is not this. Okay, that makes sense. I didn't think it was. Otherwise, the stock price should match that 5.1 billion buyout valuation, which it does not. Okay, that makes a little more sense. My entire understanding of reality in the market was being called into question with that, but no, it's not that company. I guess Yahoo just got a little confused as to what it was showing me. Why is there no forward PE here? I am going to give this a hold. I'm going to give this a hold because it is a bank. Banks always do well. However, it is not doing as well as other banks. That's really the only thing holding it back. That is the only thing holding it back from the stock price, because no one wants to buy it when there are other better banks out there. Does that mean it's a bad company? No. Does that mean the share price can't gain in the future? No. Does that mean it will gain in the future? Also no, which is why I'm not hitting this buy button. So yeah, for this last and final 350th speed run of what I am calling the original series, I am giving American National Bankshares a hold.